episode 4. The girl, let's talk about it. So this episode, we're going to be talking about don't life be lifing. So I'm going to have B kick it off, and we're going to go from there.
Y'all, she said she was going to do that. She said she was going to kick it to me to kick it off. And I'm like, okay, but no, let me just explain, right? Because today, life, like it really did. Honestly, the basis of this episode is really just to talk about all the different trials and tribulations we go through every single day. When, you know, it's a lot on our plates and we're trying to juggle it all and it ain't enough time in the day. And you look up and this didn't happen and that didn't happen and, right? So, that being said, before joining the show today, was like running around trying to cook dinner for the family and get everything situated before we started, because that's my typical Sunday, just trying to get it together. But like, I was just telling her yesterday, I went back to work from a 10-day vacation, well, staycation, because I didn't go nowhere. I just wanted to take some time for me. But upon going back, I went back to work yesterday, first day back, leave work after working a full shift to a flat tire. And I was so blue. I was so blue. I had to call roadside assistance. They didn't get there until 2 hours later. Hold your dig. And then this morning, get up, had to go get the tire repaired, all of that other stuff. So I had to like try to collect myself because I had different plans for today, right? It was Sunday. I knew we had the show today. I knew that I wanted to be able to prep and prepare the kids before school and everything before getting into the show, and my day just kind of got away from me. And now we're sitting here like, I gotta start the show. I gotta, have a talking point for like when we first jump in it. So I was just like, okay, yeah.
But life do be lifing though, because if you think about it, you might have your whole day planned to the T, and then next thing you know, one thing don't go to plan, and then it's just go wrong. The whole day is just ruined. Like, so I feel like when you think about don't life be life, and it's be like, I have these plans or these thoughts and things like that, but it don't never go to plan. And everybody know nothing never go to plan. But it's just like, you want to go out? Yeah, I want to go out, but ask me the same day.
Now, girl, don't get me started on that one. Don't ask me. You asked me on Monday, do I want to go out Friday? I might be all with it on Monday. But Friday roll around, girl, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to go home. I'm going to fall asleep. I might not even answer. And I'm sorry, because I know there's some folks out there probably did that too. Y'all was like, Brittany, I thought we were going out. Girl, I don't even feel like it no more. Like, I got home. I got comfortable. And I don't even feel like coming back outside. So you got to ask me same day. Same day. I can't even say that. Because sometimes folks ask me same day, Brittany, you want to go out? I'm like, oh, it's too last minute. No.
That is funny to me, is because it be the truth though, because it's like you want people to ask you the same day, but then you think about like, I'm already comfortable today. Like, I am not feeling it today. And then they might even ask you a day before and you be like, man, I might say yeah today, but don't be surprised if I don't come tomorrow.
Tomorrow, right. It's a hour by hour kind of thing. Hour by hour thing, if I'm being honest.
It's even times like I get completely dressed, everything, and then I sit there and think about it. I'm like, do I want to be around a lot of people today?
Girl, I done got all the way out. I done got out and been like, I don't even feel like being here. I'm ready to go home. That's how I knew I was getting older. I swear to God, that's how I knew I was getting older. Because I'd be out and it'd be like 10 o'clock and I'd be like, all right, y'all. They're like, girl, what is you doing? We just now. Or they'd be like, you want to go to another spot? My next stop is home. I ain't got that type of energy for me no more. And I'll be the guy. I spend more time getting ready than I spend outside the house.
It's crazy. Maybe because I'm an early person. Like, when me and my husband go out, even grocery shopping, we be trying to be the first people in there because we don't like being in there with us a lot of people. And you don't even go shopping no more. You be using the curbside.
I'm not going in the store.
Yeah,
if I have to, I'm not going in the store.
Right. So we like to do stuff early. And the reason why I go into the store is because I work from home. So I don't get out the house at all. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, let me just run. But I don't like being around a lot of people. So I got to go early as soon as they open. And then it's just when we go out, say like to a movie or something like that, we try to get the earliest movie. The latest maybe 1, 2 o'clock. And I won't be home.
The latest is 1 to 2 o'clock.
I'm not lying. Like the only time that like if we do a late movie is if we want to go like to shoot some pool or something like that. Mm-hmm. Then we might go to a later one and then plan it to go to the pool. To the movies, then eat, then pool. Look, that's my time.
It's a whole date night plan. That's different,
right? But
girl, I quit movie date nights with my husband when he started falling asleep in the movie.
Well, I only see movies that he want to see.
It be the movies he want to see. It's just, listen, it got to the point we'll both fall asleep. We'll wake up right as the peak of the movie is like, oh, okay, it's getting good now.
Girl, I'm not gonna lie. I fell asleep on a couple movies that Trev wanted to see, but I didn't want to see. And I knew I was tired. Little did he knew I was already plotting to go to sleep when he got up in there. But I'm here. I haven't did it lately, but I used to KO.
Listen, I'm sitting here. I feel like I'm struggling right now, y'all. I feel like I'm struggling to bring the energy, and I'm getting there. I'm building up.
But by the 30 minutes mark, we're gonna be there. If we ain't there yet, we getting there.
For real, no, because life really beat me down today. I had different plans for today, but having to sit in the dang on tire shop for 2 hours? Like, that blew me. That was the start of my day. I woke up and went straight there. So that was like that. But like she was saying, it's like it's different or it's difficult. Like when you have your day planned out for yourself and then it go left or something, come out of the pieces that ain't supposed to be there or whatnot. So, so now I'm over here like, I ain't getting no nap. If I'm being honest, I ain't getting no nap. I'll be needing that.
Naps, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. It does, because you get so much energy afterwards after you take your nap. And I don't know, I just really be feeling it's crazy to me because I feel like we only feel this way because we got older. Yeah. We only feel this way because we got older. But even when I was like in my early 20s, I never really liked to go out. Like, not to no club. I like to go eat into the movie. The same stuff I like doing now, I used to like back then.
Girl, I like to go eat right now too. But I gotta come home and go to sleep after I eat.
Girl. I show. She'll be asking like,
we'll go to brunch and I'll be like, I'm gonna go home. I gotta go to sleep. Or I don't know. I'm really trying to get this together right now because y'all really don't know how badly I really needed that nap because I did. So I mean, here's a big part of it, right? A part of me managing this life, right, and it's chaotic, evolving everything, is making sure I give myself a little bit of time for me. Just a little bit.
That's big.
Because if not, then I'm going to be like this. I'm crashing right now all because I didn't get that little bitty nap. And even if it would have been a 30, 40 minute nap, whatever it might have been, it would have been crucial to me because I'd have been all bubbly. Hey guys, what up? Hey girl, how you doing? And now I'm over here like, hey y'all, just drinking my little hot chocolate because I'm really sleepy. And I probably shouldn't have drunk hot chocolate. I probably should have poured a cup of coffee, but I wasn't trying to be not able to fall asleep when I want to. But aside from my nap, I'll be trying other stuff too. I think it's important to make sure you give yourself some time for you. And I think that's like a really key component to good balance.
Especially when you're a mother. Especially when you a mother, it just seems like you need that extra time to yourself. And it's crazy because I feel like once I was working from home and with the kids and everything like that, especially when Stephanie was, you should know, when Stephanie was not in school, you in that stage now where you have one at home all day. Especially then, I'm telling y'all, it was like I seen myself fall off. Like I seen it. And I'm like, you know what? I still got a husband here. Let me start putting myself together. And now I'm getting to the point to like plan stuff out to do self-care for me. But then it's also my husband like, oh, you look good today. You know, you get what I'm saying?
It's a benefit for you and me, honey.
It's a benefit for both of us. It's just like self-care. And then also I learned, and I think you have the topic for like self-care period. Like just doing little things that will make you feel happy, doing little things that make you feel calm and things like that, or finding different hobbies or different things that gonna make you happy. And I'm not even like, I don't even like going to sleep late, but I might stay up an hour later than when my kids go to sleep so I could just give me some peace.
Yeah, just so it's a little quiet and it's a moment for you to do something without somebody tugging at your shirt or mommy this or whatever the case may be.
Or
like I literally,
like
thanks to my husband, I have a room in my house that's mine, and I'm telling him, if this door closed, don't knock, don't come talk to me. Like it's a little. If I would flip my camera, but I got like stuff everywhere right now. It's like my hobby room. I do yoga in here. I meditate in here. I paint in here. I film the show in here. I do a little bit of everything, but it's my me space. You know, it's where I go when I'm like, yo, I need a minute. Just leave me alone. Because I used to go to my room, right? I have this little rocking chair in my room for like when I still nurse Aiden, but I purchased it for nursing purposes, right? And sometimes I would just go sit in my room in that rocker and it'd be dark. Janelle come in there and hit the switch real quick. Mom, why are you sitting here in the dark?
And you want to say, why you turn that light on?
Right. Can you get out and turn off my light? Like, I just needed some time for myself. But I realized that going to my own room wasn't enough space away from everybody, right? Because I still share the space with my husband, and you know, you need something for the baby, you got to come through there. If my husband needs to use the bathroom, our bathroom is in our room, you know, like it's just, yeah. So I was like, you know what? And I was really grateful, like when he set this room up, because we have 4 bedrooms, but we had one we weren't using. So I for sure thought, I thought we were just gonna set it up for Aiden. And I came home one day and he had like all my art stuff in here. He had put my easels in here. I have a drafting table. Like it's like one of those tables that like tilt, you know, to do my art on. He put all of that in here. And then recently he moved my big desk in here and put up my little backdrop and all of that. But I don't know, like I wouldn't have used this space for myself because you know, as a mom, you'd be feeling selfish whenever you do something for yourself, you know? So it meant that much more that he did it for me, you know, because I wouldn't have did it for myself.
Yeah, that's kind of like for my space. How it was first, I told my husband, you can have it as a man cave. You know, you could do it as a man cave. You know, I'm okay with just for work putting my desk somewhere. I'm okay with that, you know. And then he was like, no, I feel like you need it more than I need it. And he was like, let's get you upstairs. So he got me a couch and everything like that. But I have not set it up how I want to set it up because I'm always thinking about what the kids need, what my husband needs, things like that. Like how I really want it. Like I was surprised that I got this wall done. Like, but how I really want it, I'm like, let's do the kids' room first. Then let's focus on the office. Like I feel like the office is like last minute because I'm the only person in there.
Right. It's not a space that benefits everybody.
Right.
See, and that be the part. Like it's like I love being a mother. I love being a wife. It's just like sometimes it's a struggle because you want to care for everybody else before yourself. And sometimes you let all of your energy be gone before you give anything to yourself. And then not only that, let you do have some time, right? Or a little bit of extra money or a little bit of whatever. You almost feel guilty for using it on yourself. You feel guilty for using your time for yourself. You feel guilty for using your money for yourself. Like you feel guilty because it's like, oh, I have all these people at home that could probably use this. Or you could think of, we could literally not need nothing in the house, right? But I'd be like, I could have bought, I mean, I know we don't need it right now, but I could have bought them some extra socks or whatever the case may be.
Right.
You know what I mean? Time I bought something for myself and sent it back. Because I was just like, you know what? I don't even really, or gave it to Janelle. Janelle got a lot of stuff because I just be like, here, you can have it.
That part. That's a big thing because now with Kayla getting to that age or whatever, I'd be like, well, if I'm getting this for myself, I want you to have it as well. I feel like you at the age that you can have it as well. Or I might be like, here, you can have this one, and I'll buy me another one and never do.
Yep, that's how it be. And I never go back and get myself one. They be like, you can have it.
Right.
Like, I got wait, did I get myself one? I got a Tiffany necklace and I gave it to Janelle. And I was like, I'll get myself one. I don't remember. I don't think I did because I ain't wore it if I did get it. But I remember just being like, no, I'll let her have it. She'll probably wear more than I would.
Right. Yeah, I feel like self-care is a big part of life be lifing because you might be real stressed because stuff is just popping up.
Mm-hmm.
And like journaling or like you know, painting or you get what I'm saying, just something, finding something. And
I was just about to ask, like, bing, best self-care routine.
Right. And it's crazy because I feel like I really don't have one. I feel like life be life and I be having so much. It's not enough time in the day for all the stuff that I be, especially on a weekday. Like my routine is crazy because it's like I get up at 6 to take the kids to school, then I take Kayla to school, and then I lay there until I gotta go to work. And then when it's time for me to go to work, I'm jumping up. It's just crazy.
Like, ooh, let me hurry up.
Yeah, and then even sometimes on my lunch, I go cook or I might clean or anything like that. Then I run back up here, and then at 7 o'clock, when I get off, it's just like, okay, y'all, let's get our stuff done because in an hour it's time to wind down.
Mm-hmm.
And I got homework, big girl, and I think I heard this somewhere when somebody was like, I did that black girl thing again. I was so bored, so I signed back up for school. And it's crazy because like now I'm 2 years in and it's like, do I really need this? But I'm like, Kila, you started, let's finish.
Just finish.
I'm like, because once you get done with it, you're gonna be happy that you have this degree in business.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. Because the time is just not long enough. Because by the time the years wind down, I might show on my phone. Next thing I look, I'm like, oh, let me go to bed. I can get up at 6. Get in
like, even when it comes to this, right? Like the show itself, right? It's something that we both say, like, let's do it. You know, we want to do it. Let's do it. And I make sure I make it a point to myself to be like, okay, I'm going to do everything I got to do to make sure I take this extremely serious, right? We're not going to miss a beat. Got to make sure I come with it, right? So I'm like kind of a little bit beating myself up over today because I'm like, dang, I didn't prepare certain parts before the show or, you know, like just the energy level that I have right now. Like, I'm getting there, y'all. We only like 20 minutes in, so give me a minute. Give me a minute, okay? We gonna strike. Look, it would be so much easier too if, you know, you viewers chime in. Like, we like to pull you guys into the conversation. Like, it's not just me and Kila to, you know, talk. So, like, I mean, we go through the comments. We share the comments in here. We read them out, put them on the screen, talk about them. But yeah, I think it makes the conversation flow more when we got everybody's point of view, everybody's perspective, everybody trying.
We got everybody in the group chat.
Right, y'all are part of the group chat.
Yeah, I don't know if I feel off today because it was like a rainy. It was like a gloomy, rainy day today, and I didn't want to do nothing. Like, I told myself I have homework still to do. So I'm like, I'm just gonna wait, and it's crazy because I'm like, I got an assignment to do that's like worth 100-some points. And I'm just like, so it'd be like, but how my body was feeling and how like the mood I was having, and then my kids was being good today. Like, I was just in the let's just relax. And then when it was time to get ready for this, it was like, okay, Kila, put your gang face on. And let's
for real. Put your gang face on. And pull it together. Let's get up there. Let's do this. Like, I think it's ironic. I think it's so ironic, right? Because today's episode is Don't Life Be Life. And like, I really just feel like life today. Like, I let the time get away from me. Y'all, Aiden, I don't know, some of y'all who don't know, my youngest is 1. And he busy. He a busybody. And
so they say terrible twos, but I swear it start when they won.
Girl, it's terrible toddler, period. Terrible toddlers. But he I don't know, he been with me all day. Like at one point today, literally, I told y'all this is my like sanctuary, this little room. I literally was in here laying on the floor, not doing nothing. Just laid out on the floor. And he was up in here crawling over me. Y'all, he done pulled out paintbrushes. And I just let him. I was just like, oh, just do what you're gonna do. You're not crying. You're not like, whatever. Do what you're gonna do. I'm gonna just lay here. And then I picked it all up afterwards. And all right, let's cook dinner. And I feel like my house was really quiet today. And I feel like a part of that was from my mood. I think that's another thing too. Like when life is life and you're a mom and like, I don't think we realize how much our mood impacts the whole house.
Right.
Like I was not feeling it today, and I'm being extremely transparent. I just wasn't. I wasn't in a good like energy space, right? And I feel like my kids kind of sense that. Plus, they all like preteens and teenager. Like Chloe was in her room doing her thing. Janelle was in her room doing her thing. But at one point, she just walked up to me and just gave me a hug. And it wasn't like a quick hug. She just hugged me and didn't let go. And I was just like, so you okay, Mom? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. She's like, you sure? Yeah. And then I like had to take Chloe's hair down, wash it, blow dry, all of that. I washed her hair. After I washed her hair, she was like, you want a hug? And I'm like, what screams? I'm like, do I need a hug on my forehead or something? But yeah, it's crazy, right? Like how your mood impacts like the whole house. Because I bet you if I was in this mug live and vibrant, this house would have been jumping. It would have been jumping. TVs would have been on in every room. Y'all ain't no TV been on in here all day.
Really?
Nobody has turned on. Well, with the exception of my husband, he been in our bedroom watching football. But the living room TV, they bedroom TVs, ain't no TVs been on all day. Well, okay, I lied again. My daughters ain't watched TV. Janelle turned on Miss Rachel for 8. I got Miss Rachel for 8 because she was like, he needs to chillax. Because at one point when I was doing Chloe hair, Janelle took Aiden for him. So yeah, she went ahead and turned on his little show so he could chillax.
Man, it's crazy because one thing I hate is hair days on Sundays. And I don't know why I picked Sunday to do hair days, knowing we have school the next day.
That's exactly why I choose Sunday as hair day. If I did it on Saturday, it ain't gonna look the same on Monday.
But you know, like how I look when I do it on a Saturday, is they put their bonnets on, they wear their bonnets all day. I'm cool with that, and that braided up to last a couple weeks, so I don't have to do it every week. But I hate Marie, Kayla, the middle one, girl. That's a process in itself of washing her hair and blow drying her hair. It's thick, tender-headed, and I just don't be having the patience. And it's girl, all you hear is out this, out that, and then it's just like my whole mood changed.
Right, because you irritated, you're irritable.
I'm irritated and stuff like that. And that's a part of life we like, because like I was just in a good mood 2 seconds ago, and then now she crying because of her hair. I used to be like, y'all, just give me. I sometimes like I'm putting my headphones on.
Yep, I ain't gotta hear you. I'm just get this done real quick.
Right.
Chloe ain't like that no more. But
I'm like, sorry, not sorry.
But see, you got an advantage though, because you can braid. Y'all, I can't braid. Yes, I can't braid. My black girl confession today. Got all these daughters and can't braid a lick. So, yeah, I'll be having to do styles that it's not as,
last as long.
Yeah. I flat ironed her hair today, and it's like these little feathery little flip back curl things or whatever. But I had only did it like as I was flat ironing, I like did like this, so like they kind of feathered. She's like, you can just leave it like this, Mom. I said, girl, no, it's not gonna look like that. Even Janelle came there saying, Chloe, it's not gonna look like that tomorrow. And she's gonna say, or it's not gonna look like that when you get home from school. Like, if I gave Chloe a bang, right? If I give her a bang and she leaves for school, by the time she come home, it's a little afro puff in the front of her head.
Girl, she said life be life in mine.
It looked like life her that day, for real, because it don't be lasting for her. So I be trying to figure out something to do, and that's just one of the many things that I have to juggle, trying to figure all of this out. I be trying to keep them braided up, but that gets expensive. You know, when you can't braid it, you got to keep paying for somebody to braid it, and it's different down here. That's why I miss home. Shell used to hook us up, and I miss her because she used to get us right. She'll break the whole house up for $300. You know? I be out here like $300 for one hand. What are you talking about?
See, that's why I'm happy that I know how to braid, and it's crazy because I don't know, my fingers be hurting when I braid, but I would do it for them so I don't have to do it every week. Like, do their hair every week. Mm-hmm. And then I look at the prices. Like, you remember you can go to get your hair done, you get it washed, blow dry, comb out. Now they charging you extra just because disentangle. How you say it?
Detangle and all of that. I feel like the braiders do, because I get it for a braider. Like, I don't think I ever went, well, did I ever go to a braiding shop and have my hair washed? I think I did before.
But I think like back then it was all in the salon though. Like when braiding, it was all in the salon. But they also, when you first came in, you got your hair washed. But you know what? I probably don't know what I'm talking about because I always braided my own hair. But when I went to the shop to get my hair done, like not braided, I got my hair washed. I don't know. And then the prices. Is crazy.
Girl, like how this topic, like we done went from life be life to being like, it costs too much to get my hair done.
But I bet a lot of people relate, and it's crazy because I was watching on TikTok the other day where people was like, and it was like more than one video. You know, like you strolling, and then you like, well, I just heard this. Then you hear it from another person, you hear it from another person. But it was basically saying it's a lot of people that do hair and lashes and stuff like that is going back to their 9 to 5 because a lot of people is learning how to do their own hair.
Yeah, I did my own lashes. These are a little closer. I did them on my own. Mm-hmm. Did my own hair. Last week, my nails I did myself. Y'all, I be getting into this like I can do it myself thing. So a part of my like self-care time is like I'm a hobbyist, right? I'm always trying to find different hobbies. So last week I decided I'm gonna learn how to make my own press-ons. So I bought all the stuff and I started making press-ons and like designing them and all this other stuff. And I made a cute set last week. So the ones, was I wearing it last Sunday? Was I wearing my homemade press-ons last Sunday? I might have been. So go back and watch last week's episode. I think I was. Yeah. But so different things I've just been teaching myself how to do, because not because I don't want to pay somebody else for it, but sometimes I just be like, let's see if I can do it. Let me see if I can do it. I'm just crafty. I'm always trying to figure something out.
Girl, I know that feeling because I showed me. I don't know, maybe because I was like, I can do it. Like, especially when it comes to hair. Mm-hmm. Like when the knotless braids came out. I'm like, I love those braids. They look so good. I'm like, let me just try it on myself because I'm like, I don't want to pay that much, especially for a hairstyle that's not going to last. I feel like the braids with the knots last longer than the knotless braids. Okay. And I was just like, I'm like, my girls nowadays, I'm like, Kayla's in middle school, and now they worrying about, well, mama, who wear knots in the hair anymore? Things like that. So I've learned to do it because I'm not going to pay nobody to do it.
Right. Girl, I wish. So no, I will say this. I taught, well, I guess kind of taught myself, but I did like those, what is it? The locks, the, like not boho locks. Girl, I remember, but it was some locks. I did them on Janelle. Mm-hmm. And like those I did, I'm like, okay, that's just plaiting the hair, then do a little crochet piece on there and then wrap it. Okay, I can do that. So last summer, that's pretty much what she had all summer. Because I figured out how to do that because she kept bugging, Mom, I want this style. And I kept telling her, please no. Because I had the style one time and it was such a hassle to take down. I cut some of my own hair trying to get it down. I'm like,
you talking about those, what's that called? Like the faux locks?
Faux locks, yeah.
Something like that. for real, I never got into those. I
think I had them like maybe once or twice, and they weren't good experiences either time. Now the girl who did them the last time, they looked cute, but I don't know. They wasn't what I like. They cute on other people. They just weren't cute on me.
Yeah, I'm like, I wanted to try them, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna do it myself. But then I looked at the process of how to do them. I was like, you tell me I gotta braid my whole head first, and then I gotta. I'm saying, no, my fingers can't do that. I can't.
You like, wait, then I gotta go back and wrap and keep wrapping and keep wrapping. Yeah, no, but so the method I had just found these ones that was like crocheted, right? They were already made, right? They had a little loop, and I crocheted it at the top, like a little part ways down from her root, and I just only had to wrap where her root was showing, and then wrap it into the like hair about like a couple inches into the top part, and just rub it together, and they stayed, and it was good.
I just can't wait till my kids learn how to do hair.
Girl, that's where I'm waiting for Chloe. Like, I'm like, Janelle was doing her own hair by this grade. By 6th grade, Janelle had it on her own. I was doing my own hair by 6th grade. But Chloe be like, Mom, can you? But Chloe is natural. So I will give her that. Chloe is natural. She had a relaxer one time, and that was like for my wedding. And that was 2 years ago. I have not relaxed her hair again since. Because she has such beautiful curls. Her hair is so pretty and thick, and her curls are just so pretty. And I can't bring myself to relax it again. But because of that, she can't manage it. She can't fit. And I'd be struggling to get all of her hair into a ponytail. So every time I want to do her hair, I gotta flat iron it first just to do a regular style.
Yeah. And this is an example on how life be life, and because we both definitely was talking about a whole different topic, and then it went from this to hairstyles and how you do this, or I'm gonna do it myself type. It be life, because it's crazy, because everything happened for a reason to me. Everything. Mm-hmm. Even if it don't go your way and life be life, and it happens for a reason. I think. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like we be going off course in life. So we think, right? We be thinking we're going off course in life, like we're going off course in this topic right now. But we're just going where we're supposed to be going. We're going where the divine is leading us. Honestly, that's really what it is. You be thinking like, oh no, I was supposed to be over here. I was supposed to be doing that. Well, you're where you at right now. You're doing what you're doing right now because he intended for you to be. Yeah. You know, so.
And I think a lot of people
that he intended for this conversation to go into a hair tutorial.
I was saying, like, I think also a lot of people, they see what other people doing and they feel like they need to be on that level. Mm-hmm. I feel like we can get into that conversation, like deep into that conversation, because at the end of the day, it's like from when we was growing up, we didn't have social media like the kids nowadays have, and people seeing what people have and things like that. I feel like it's different. Like everything is just different to me, because when we was kids, like even going outside, I think me and Cho was talking about it today, like our kids, like back in the day, the first thing we used to do after getting ourselves together, eating and stuff like that, is going straight outside. I can't get Kayla to go outside for nothing.
Like
nothing.
Okay, so Chloe, no. Chloe, she'd be like, Mom, it's hot. Mom, it's that. Like every now and then her friends have been a block and be like, can Chloe come outside? And they'll like walk around. Like they'll walk to the park or, you know, walk down the street or something. Chloe be right back. It don't even be an hour. I'm like, Chloe, I thought you went outside. Yeah, I'm done. What did you do? We walked. And that was, okay, I understood. Janelle, she'll be gone all day. Because she just be kicking it with her friends.
But Janelle's at that age too, though.
She just want to be out the house.
Like, lady, I've been around you too long. I need some freedom.
And I'll be over here. Find my friend. Where's she at? Okay, you better be over there.
Girl, my best friend is Find My Friend. Yeah, that little app. Girl, I mean, what? Every time Kayla get off the bus, I put it, before she get out of school, I put the notification where it say, let me know when this person leaving. So I know when she leave out the school, and then I just watch the whole thing. So, yes. I don't know. I'm thinking about like this topic. It can go anyway. It can go anyway where life is life, because you have that one way where it's like everything's not going my way, and then you have the other way where it's not enough time in the day for me to do what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you have the way where life be life, but then it's turning up. No, like
that's part.
Let's dive into like those different ways, right? So, look, now I'm awake, y'all.
You only have to get that life be life, and like everything is going the way I want it to go.
Yes, like I live for those, right? Because I feel like that's in those moments where life is life, and in that way, that's when we're making pivotal decisions in our lives. That's when we're making those big moves. That's how we ended up in Texas. That's how we ended up making those decisions to make these moves. That's how we ended up having this show, right? Because life was lifing in our favor. And we was like, girl, let's do it. You know, girl, let's move. Girl, let's make this show. Girl, let's buy this house. Girl, let's buy this, you know, whatever, you know?
Right.
And I think that's the part. It's like, having a deeper understanding of when life is life, and there's a balance, right? Like when it's not going your way, that's just like it's like a warning for you to realign. It's not going your way because you ain't supposed to be going that way. Wrong way. Turn around, figure it out. You ain't supposed to be doing this. Pivot, you know, like when life is life, and in that way, sometimes it's just to slow you down because you're moving too fast in the wrong direction. Or you may be moving towards or making moves towards the wrong things, or for the wrong people, or for the wrong causes, for the wrong purpose. And it starts lifing in that negative way because, you know, that's just your little flashes, your little warnings to be like, all right, hold on. That should be your little sensors telling you like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, who knows? I got a flat tire. I came home later. Who knows what I diverted from not being on the highway those 2 hours? You know, who knows what happened from that? Or it could have been, because I was telling Kila this, like I went back to work on Saturday after I had to have this really like tough conversation with my assistants. And when my car, I left work yesterday and my car was flat. The only person that was still left in the parking lot was my assistant, who I just had to have that tough conversation with. And she waited with me for 2 hours for the roadside assistance. And I think that was needed because we had a good conversation. Like something good came from that. Even though I was upset that I had a flat tire and I was upset that it was going to take them 2 hours to get to me, it gave me time to stop and realign and mend a relationship that was important, right? Because, you know, we got to actually have a conversation that was needed. And like, you got to kind of see the silver lining in certain things when life gets to life in, because it's setting you up for when life starts to life in the positive. At least that's my take on it.
Right. I mean, also think about, just like thinking about what you were saying before, where life be life in the good way. And then I feel like, I remember I said this to you before, you said you wanted to do something. I think it was when you said you had that dream about that, like the clothing brand for kids. And I was like, Brittany, just do it. Like, you keep saying you want to just do it. I feel like that'd be real big where life be life, and if you want it to go the right way. Because if you like take too long to do something, then it's never gonna get done. And if you do it, like have a game plan on how you gonna do it, when you gonna do it, or if that's just setting up that date, the goal date that you want to have it done by, I feel like that would help you go into the right direction.
Yeah, you're just taking the first step.
The first step, exactly.
Sometimes you ain't even gotta have a plan. You ain't even gotta have a roadmap. All you need to do is, this is what I want to do. Let me take the first step. Because a lot of times things will align for you if it's meant for you. The rest of the things will fall into place. The rest of the things will kind of unravel and unfold in front of you if that's really what is meant for you. You know? Like even when I did New Wave, for y'all that don't know.
Hold on. We gotta just
okay, yeah,
let's represent real quick.
So for y'all that don't know, I started a urban wear brand in 2020 during COVID, and I had no clue like how I wanted to do it, what I wanted to do. Like at first I was like, you know what, I'm gonna drop this brand and I'm not gonna put my name on it because I feel like sometimes people don't support just because of who you are. So I was like, I'm not gonna put my name on it. I'm gonna just drop it. I'm gonna have some brand ambassadors. So I'm gonna just put it out there. But doing it in 2020 was really tough because of the pandemic. And suppliers, vendors, drop shippers, all that stuff just kind of got wonky because businesses and stuff started to shut down. So then I got deterred and I was like, you know what, maybe it's just not meant for me. Maybe it's not what I was supposed to do. So I just like kind of let it go dormant. Like I stopped pushing it. I stopped designing for it and everything, right? And then I don't know what happened. I honestly, I'm sitting here trying to think like what happened that made me I don't know. I cannot pinpoint it, but there was some jolt of energy, some jolt of something that happened that I was just like, what am I doing? I started this. Let me keep going. It was put in front of me. It was put in my head to do for a reason. And I feel like I get more people like here in Texas that ask about New Wave, or they inquire about New Wave, or they go on the website.
People that you don't know. If you people that you have not, I think we talked about this. We touched this on a different episode, but it's the truth though. You get more support from the people that you barely know, or those people that you don't know at all.
Yep. Like even for the show, I was just celebrating with her right before the show started that I'm really glad to see some of the engagement that we've gotten. As far as people sharing, people commenting or jumping in and wanting to be on the conversation.
Everything.
Yes, I'm like we're only 4 weeks in, and I can feel it. Like I feel like we're just it's going to continue to grow, and I feel like we're going in the right direction. And I noticed that it's people that we know, but not necessarily on a super personal level.
Right.
And I'm like, the people that we do know on a more and more personal level, I don't see a lot of those, as I see more of the people that I don't know on a super personal level. And to you guys that are watching, I am extremely grateful for you. And I hope that you will, chime in on the group chat so we can get to know you on a personal level, because I think that that's an opportunity for us to now grow a friendship. So thank you guys for that.
Yeah. And then even for the people that watch it later on or listen to it later on, if y'all have any questions or y'all want to jump into the comments, even if, y'all bring it into the comments, we might bring that comment into the next episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So if it's something that we could do, let's touch base on this. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is a good comment. This is something that we can talk about in our group chat.
Right. Well, okay. So, okay. Look, I'm about to say about the
Go for it. Go for it. We got 10 opportunities right now.
So we were talking about doing this holiday giveaway thing. I don't know which episode, but it's coming. But we will be having kind of a little, I'm not gonna say quiz, but kind of a quiz. During the show, we're going to we're going to put up a prompt or a question, and we'll be looking for one of our lovely subscribers or followers, viewers, to answer that question, and it may pertain to a previous episode, and we'll be sending you guys a little holiday gift to the one who answers first and correct. And we may do that not only for the holiday, we may do it might be a frequent thing that we do, and it may not be every episode, but it may be something we just do every now and then. So it's just a little thank you, a little reward, a little gem in there for our viewers to, have some type of almost incentive, but something to look forward to outside of the conversation. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it'll drive a little bit of engagement. You guys will be in there oh yeah, I know the answer. I remember on episode 3 you said da.
Right, and then you also gotta make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe or something somewhere, so we can reach out to you. So if that makes sense. And then y'all feel free to email us. If y'all want to be a guest, I'm ready for somebody to be I want to be a guest. I can't wait till we get there. They be come on.
For real though. You know what? I'm like contemplating, like there's another podcast out here that I be watching, some other ladies from back home, and I'm like, I wouldn't even mind inviting one of them over. You know? Like, and it's a way to like kind of cross promote, you know? Kind of cross promote to like show our viewers, you know, give them an inside view of like what the other ladies be talking about over there too, and then they may gain some more viewers and subscribers from over here, because these people may not know what they got going on over there, you know?
Right.
So, but yeah, I think that'll be fun. What y'all think? Like, I'm just really excited for where we're growing.
I think when it comes to the show, like I feel like the idea, the picture in my head, or seeing like where we're gonna be. Like I got it all pictured out. I got like flyers in my head where it said, "We gonna be coming to you soon in your town." Like I see it. So it's just like, y'all, we might just be owning 4 episodes in, but we gonna be big. Like you gotta speak it out. It gotta.
Yeah, you do. We do. We are.
We gotta speak it out. Like you have to form the words for things to happen. And I feel like, me personally, if I want something to happen, even if it's something small, I might just say it to myself just for it can be out there in the air. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So with this show, I feel like it's gonna be real big, and I want y'all to be in tune with it. I want y'all to join it. So then when we get up there, you be like, y'all go to season 1, episode 5. I'm on that episode.
Right.
Come on now. Like, y'all better get in tune why we have openings, because I feel like I'm speaking into existence to a point where we book up with guests that we have to put you on a list. I'm speaking it.
Speaking into existence. We're gonna have different guests every week. It's gonna just get there. But I do wanna get there's more to it, right? Like how I was just telling you guys about like New Wave. Like we do want to bring in things like resources and stuff like that from other, like to help with people who have businesses, or even do things like where we can put in ads and promote certain businesses, or like whatever the case may be. But we want to make this grow to where it's not only growing us, but helping to grow the community and helping to grow you guys too, your brands, your businesses, your connections, networking, all of that. Like it's bigger than just the 2 of us. That's the whole game plan. It's bigger than both of us.
Yeah, especially in businesses. I feel like when it comes to this, you can come on here, let us know what your business is about, where you want your business to go, and then we're gonna have your information below and everything like that, so people can follow you from the channel. So like I feel like you said, it's a good opportunity for both of us, because it's just like some people don't know what to do or might not know your field. Mm-hmm. But you get on here and let people know your lane and what you got going on, then people might be like, you know what? I didn't even know that you can do that and make money from it. So we have different businesses and different, people that are doing different things. It's gonna shine a light on different things.
Right. No, yeah. I'm sitting here I'm debating, I'm like, should I go ahead and drop this little, hold on. Yeah, I'm over here hold on, y'all, 1 second. Because I'm debating, should I put this little
go
thing
for
right
it.
Here? No, because I'm I'd be so, okay, here's the thing, right? For those who support me, I appreciate it, right? And then those who don't, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But then I don't really push New Wave like that back home, because I felt like I gave it an opportunity back home and nobody really, I'm not gonna say nobody. I definitely have supporters back home. I definitely do. It's a small handful, but here, I'll just put up the site. There's a site. Kila's wearing the shirt right now. I feel like that was such a I'm like, should I put it up or no?
It's crazy because I've been told you to put it up. I told you, I think it was maybe the first episode. I'm like, go for it.
And then you wore the shirt today.
And I was wearing it on purpose because I'm like, I've been telling her to put it in there somewhere, and she has not. So I'm like, come on, I tell y'all the material of this shirt. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite ones. I'm not, and it's not even me this is my sister, this is her brand, I'm gonna like, no, like it's a 10 out of 10 type. Like every time I wash clothes, and especially with those cozy days or whatever like that, I would throw the shirt on in a heartbeat. It's that soft, and I'm being honest. I'm being honest. So I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you wearing it and like kind of pushing me to be like, just put the thing up, because I was not going to. As much as we be saying time about we're going to help businesses grow, I was like, I don't want to use the platform for my own personal like.
Girl, go for it. Because I'm not feeling like I have some things in the works as well, but I just don't want to speak on it just now. Look, I'm learning from my past mistakes and from my businesses and things like that. And then with me being in school, I don't want to rush it, and I want to take my time with what I have coming up next. So I'm like, eventually we're going to be like, look, we have this together, but we also have this separate.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it ain't nothing wrong with it. Look, sisters, we sisters.
Here's how she said it. Y'all be thinking to the girls, we are sisters.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like how we be having our conversations on here. This is how we be having conversations in real life.
For real.
Not saying it's not real life, but
it's a little bit different because I'm trying really hard to stay on topic because we have a topic. Because if it was just us regular conversation, y'all, we probably would have been talking about the universe and the moon, and we'd have been talking about some whole other stuff if y'all wasn't here with us. And then
right.
Like, so we started off talking about, girl, life beat me today. Life was life, and and ran all the way off into who knows what.
But I feel like that was kind of today though, because like you said, we started off with life be life, and like, this is an example of life be life, because we had started the conversation on life be life, and we went to like hairstyles. We've been talking about like crazy Sundays. We talked about getting people on here, talk about businesses, talking about guests and things like that. And it's crazy because I was just telling Trill today, I'm like, I am so proud of us because all the platforms that we on. Y'all might not know we is on so many platforms. Like wherever you listen to your podcast at, we on here.
Yep, that was the first thing I was like, look at us doing our big one.
Like we on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, everything. Like we got live. Like come on, like
we're streaming live right now on 2 different platforms. So like yeah. I'm really proud of us. Like we really are doing what we said we were gonna do, and that, like I'm happy for us both. Yeah, I am.
And it's awesome.
What?
I was like, also y'all got to think about us being on all these platforms. If you come on and be a guest, you will be on all those platforms.
What she said. What she said. No, for real though.
But I feel like everybody should just join the group chat.
Look, like not me really yawning. Y'all don't understand. I really need it like that. Okay. So look, we're gonna start wrapping up a little bit today because I know like we didn't talk y'all ears off an hour. A little bit about life, and a little bit about this, a little bit about that. But next week, I promise y'all, we're gonna be way more on topic, way more like I ain't gonna say we wasn't serious today, but we wasn't as serious as we should have been.
We've been all over the place today.
Definitely.
It's okay.
Make sure I take my nap next Sunday, I promise. But next week, we will be on the 19th, next Sunday. We're going to be talking about letting your kids speak their mind. And how you navigate that, if that's okay, or how do you let your kids speak their minds and make sure it's respectful? How do you teach your children how to speak to adults respectfully, but still voicing their opinion? Because I think that's one thing we did not have the luxury of as kids, was like if an adult said something to you or made you feel a certain type of way, you didn't have a voice to say, hey, that hurt my feelings, or hey, you said this to me, but you were actually wrong. Like when I'm wrong, I apologize to my kids. And I don't know a lot of people that did that. Like my aunts, my mom, like that wasn't a thing, right? it was just, they're the adult and the adults say what they say and it is what it is. And it's like, I really wanted to change that. And I think that's becoming such a common thing now, which I'm grateful for. I'm really happy for that, because then it gives our kids that confidence. But we'll dig real deep into that.
I got a lot to say about that.
Yeah.
A lot to say. I really do, because I feel like we'll talk about that on next. Because I'm like, I don't want to give too much. Because I want y'all to get in tune to the conversation. Would you let your child speak their mind, or would you let them like I'm gonna just throw a little tease out there, because I can't. Like, one time, my youngest one, she was very upset, and I'm sitting here trying to talk to her, but she was just not in that space to like have that conversation with me. So I was like, do you need a minute? I can give you 5 minutes to yourself to get your thoughts and let you calm down before we have this conversation. And I feel like back in the day, girl,
it wouldn't. But no, I love that you did that, because look, if y'all don't know Stephanie, she's a little firecracker. She's a little firecracker. That's my girl. But yeah, I love that. I love that. I love that you did that, and you gave her that moment, and you said that it was a clear boundary. It was a clear thing. Look, I respect the fact that you need a minute. I'm gonna give it to you, but we still gonna have this conversation.
We still gonna have that conversation. Most definitely gonna have that conversation. But let me have you calm down for just give you 5 minutes to process what's going on.
Yeah, I really, 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 really hope more of you guys tune in next week, because I think that topic's going to be a really good one. And I know a lot of us are parents, and a lot of us are navigating preteens, if not teens, already by now. Oh, that just made me feel away. But
because you doing it all. You doing preteen,
I got a toddler, preteen, and a teen,
and a toddler, so you doing it all.
I was like thinking. But I really hope that you guys join us next week, because this topic is a good one, and I really want to bring everybody into the group chat for this one, because it's worth it. It's worth having this forum to really speak on it, because I feel like as common as it is for me, I feel like there's still some of us out there, some parents out there that are in the same group as us that didn't get it as a child, and since they didn't see it, they don't know to get it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like one of those things where they're just doing what they always saw. So I would love to bring everybody in on that talk, on that conversation, because I think it's worth it.
I think so too.
Well, with that being said, I think we're gonna cut out of here a little bit early and let you guys have your Sunday night back.
I'm like,
yeah. We'll see you guys next Sunday, November 19th at 7 p.m. We're gonna be talking about our kids speaking their minds.
Bye, y'all.